People get ready, there's a train a-comin', picking up passengers along the way. All you need is faith for to buy your passage. Don't need no money, you just climb aboard. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful, who will all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Thou wilt find a solace there. The legend of John Newton. The legend. If you go to the library and you take out all the books, you do all the research, you take all the notes, line them up side by side, what's known about John Newton and the legend of John Newton, you'll probably come to the same conclusion that I did. And that is that there is not that much difference between the legend of John Newton and the man. John Newton was born an orphan. His mother died in childbirth. His father, missing at sea, presumed dead. And as such, he was shuttled from pillar to post, from orphanages and poorhouses, to aunts and uncles and third cousins, that kind of thing, and was in his childhood, by all accounts, including his own, the most obstreperous, rebellious, nasty, cranky, unhappy child this side of the continent that anyone had ever seen. And all, including himself, were glad as punch the day he was deposited on one of His Majesty's naval vessels as cabin boy, the lowest position aboard ship, where John Newton thrived in this environment. Within a year, he was promoted to able-bodied seaman. The year after that, he earned his navigator's license. The year after that, his pilot's license. That's the man who stands at the helm or the windlass and steers the ship. And here's where the real John Newton differs from the legend. He never was a captain of any seagoing vessel, but he was the ship's pilot. And as such, he had only answered to two people on board. That was the boatswain's mate, the first mate, and the captain. All others could be ignored, which he did. By his own account, his favorite pastime aboard ship was inducing innocent sailors who knew no better into drunkenness and gambling games, dice, cards, the like. And by careful prestidigitation and very clever psychological suggestions, incite those poor sailors into arguments, fistfights, knife fights, and even murder. Meanwhile, John Newton walked away with his pockets full of loot, snickering up his sleeve, and established for himself The reputation of being a man that you do not want to befriend or come near. And wide berth was given to him by all. Well, we know the story. He signed on as ship's pilot for a cargo ship headed to the New World. And in the mid-Atlantic, with the cargo full of slaves bound for the auction blocks in Honduras, a storm arose, a pretty bad one. The captain ordered all but a few forecastles to be struck, prepare the ship for heavy seas, batten down the hatches, all hands below deck. And John Newton steered that ship through what was in all likelihood a hurricane, a Category 1 at least, all night long. In the morning, he returned to his bunk, climbed into it, and began to shake, actually to quake, in abject terror of what will become of him when he one day has to face the Almighty for the sins he'd committed and the way he treated others, including those below deck. Make a long story short, he collected his little bag of gold and made his way to New England, where he became an outspoken voice for the abolition of slavery of all kinds. The only other voice as loud as John Newton's. In 1785 was a man by the name of Wilberforce, a member of English Parliament. So here it is, Amazing Grace, the most recognized melody on the planet, considered by many musicologists to be the crown jewel of American folk music. Its lyrics translated into over 130 foreign languages all around the world. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Whoa, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel. Grace those fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now